Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. It's Tuesday night, and I always come on Facebook Live to talk about something that is downsizing, decluttering, or lifestyle design. So this topic tonight is kind of important because many of you might be going through some transitions in your life. It's called starting over, making time to be clear about what matters most to you. So if you're at a crossroads in your life, either by choice or by circumstance, are you starting over? So certain milestones in life naturally trigger the need to change. So for instance, an empty nester, if your kids have, I've got allergies, have either left for college, gone off to start their own careers, or if they have not, they will be leaving sometime soon. What you can do, you can expect a big change in your life too. So that's starting over. It's starting another life after your kids are gone. Another one is the loss of a spouse or life partner. So if you've been recently widowed or and find yourself living, a new life as a single person, you'll have to start rebuilding your life. So that change is part of starting over. And then the next one is just moving to a new home or a new location. So if you're changing your residence, moving to a new home in a new area, you'll have an opportunity to start a whole new life with new friends, new experiences. So other life changes are due to circumstances that sometimes are in our control, sometimes they're not. So for instance, a new career, retirement, or aging. We can't help our aging, but those are all circumstances for change. So each of these life changes causes us to slow down, hopefully reflect on what we value most and how our priorities might have changed over a period of time. So given this opportunity, it's time to ask questions of yourself to make changes in your life. What do you want? What do you need to change? And what do you want to remain the same? Because we don't have to change everything. So life changes and transitions they're inevitable. But the question becomes, what do you want your new life to look like? And so as life changes, so do our priorities and our values. So it's important to get clear about what matters most to you right now. So after all, we only get one life to live, so why not create and design the life that you really want moving forward? And remember, you might be starting over, but that doesn't mean that you've lost everything. You are bringing with you many years of experiences, resources, family and friends, people that love you, and you've learned a lot along the way. So these will serve as your building blocks for building that new life that you're creating. So if you're starting over, it's very possible, as a matter of fact, it's perfectly likely, that you'll be afraid on some level because you're entering completely new territory, and it's unknown. So it can also, though, be an exciting time. It's an opportunity to experience yourself and your life differently. So as an empty nester, as an example, you'll suddenly have more time to focus on what you want rather than that day-to-day demand of parenting, taking the kids to soccer practice or lacrosse or whatever it is. So now you're going to have those holes in your schedule. What are you going to do with them? And how do you want to start your life over again? And as a new retiree, you experience a whole new freedom without the rigors and demands of work. It can be a time for you to discover new interests, new hobbies, and even new passions. So, and as a new widow or widower, dealing with that loneliness of the loss, you'll discover others who might also be on that same journey. So people who are also trying to rebuild their lives. Regardless of why you're starting over, these 5 steps that I'm going to review with you will show you how to gain clarity about what matters most to you so that you can successfully transition into your new life. So the very first one is to take time to reflect on where you are right now and connect really with your heart, what's working and what's not working. Given an opportunity to change, what do you want to change? And try to see beneath all the clutter and other voices, because some people will start telling you what you should probably do, and just listen to your own voice and what is it that that is working, what's not working in your life right now. And this will actually serve as a very good starting point for you. The second step is to discern what matters most to you and to create that vision. Have that vision be so real that you can actually feel it. What matters most to you at this time of your life right now, because life changes. And so what mattered to you when you were a busy mom and dad working all the time versus what matters to you right now. And that might be that you just want more time and freedom to play, to have fun, to maybe develop something new in your life. So given that opportunity to start over, we're talking about values. What do you most want in your life right now? And what do you no longer care about? And then let those things go, because you don't have to take everything with you. And chances are these values have changed over time. So then what you're going to do is reprioritize what matters most to you, because this is going to be like a GPS for many of the big decisions you have moving forward. And then the next step, number 3, is to reprioritize your goals based on what matters most to you. So given the opportunity for that fresh start and a new life, focus on what matters most to you right now. Number 4 is to commit to making change. Now, you can say, I want to change, but then are you going to commit to that? And that's a bottom line. So commit to the changes that you want to make and that are necessary to help you build that life. And sometimes here you're going to have to push yourself harder than you've ever pushed before, but likely you're going to be very happy that you did it. And then the next thing is to actually take action. And this seems obvious, but we all get a little afraid. We all put things off. So if you want change in your life, then just prioritize it, commit to the change, and then take action. So use these 5 steps to gain clarity about what you want for your new life. Remember, it's your life, not someone else's. So don't get pulled into the weeds, because it's what matters most to you, not what someone else is. So, and also do it in your own time, and continue to listen and notice what you really want, what you don't want, and actually what you long for. So if you long for, a close relationship, if you long for experiences in travel and adventure, make sure that that's on your list and that you create a goal around it. So it is possible to successfully start a whole new life, no matter what your age is or your circumstances. And use these 5 steps to get clear about what matters most to you, so you can design and build that life that you've always wanted. So if you have family or friends who are starting over and they might be struggling, please feel free to share this video with them. And I look forward to talking to you again next week.